Bam. We're going live. Welcome to the show tonight, everybody. Advocates for Justice, Paralegal Service, Paralegal School, whatever you want to call it, we help you get it done. I'm Coach Neighbors, and tonight we're going to be talking about the Eliminator Prosecutor Package. Yep, we're going to be talking about the third 42 USC 1983 Criminal Defense Lawsuit Package. And before we even get started, I don't know if you guys have been reading the comments on my YouTube there. I got Attorney Mark is a little bit grumpy about the new package and about my strategies. And he did not like that my legal service training videos on my YouTube channel. He didn't like nothing. Yeah, he was grumpy, and he mentioned that my stuff was dangerous. And then he came back and said tomorrow it was dangerous because it's not proven. And I'm like, well, what you fools are doing to people ain't helping nobody, so I don't know how to. It don't have to be proven when it's factual. So that's kind of where we're at with that. If it's factual, I don't have to prove it because it's factual. But anyway, I did let him know that under the rules, I could sue him right now for saying that my stuff is dangerous without backing up what he's saying, or even saying why it's dangerous, or anything. Just that it's dangerous because it's not proven. Well, what he calls it proven is not working. So I don't see anybody who paid an attorney that's still in the house. So apparently he did not go and check. He did not go and check my reviews on my website at winningcourtnow.com. If he went and checked my reviews, maybe he would we had to complain about something else because he's looking kind of stupid right now. Anyway, we're going to get started tonight. Welcome to the show, and I'm going to show you guys why. I'm going to explain to you why my program is dangerous. In the end, after I actually invited the dude to come on to my live stream and explain to everybody why my stuff is dangerous. However, I didn't do it in the right order. I kind of punched him in the face a few times. And then I invited him to come in and be on my stream. So I didn't do that right. I should have invited him first. And really, if he came, I wouldn't be rude to him because I want to hear what he has to say. And I want you guys to hear what he had to say. And then I'm just going to let you guys ask him. So, yeah, well, anyway, he's not here. So, so we can just get off of that. But I did invite him in the end after I let him know that I could sue his ass for slander and libel because he has not put a single fact on the table about why my stuff, other than that's not proven. Nothing's proven because the whole system's fraud. So nothing don't have to be proven. What had to happen is that people are staying in their house, and people are staying in the house. At the end of the day, my guarantee is you'll have an opportunity to fight. That's it. Now, what you do with that fight is going to be up to you. And that's, and that's working out pretty well for a lot of people. So later on, I was wondering if the attorney was concerned about, he was saying it was dangerous. I was wondering if he was concerned about my safety or his safety after getting his butt kicked a whole bunch of times by people using my stuff in court. So I wasn't sure exactly where the problem was there. But for some reason, the new 42 USC 1983 criminal defense / offense, I have a hard time saying defense because we're only on defense for a few short minutes. And that package is attracting a ton of attention. Now, if you stop and think about it, tonight I'm going to explain to the differences between the traffic package and then the criminal defense package. And really, it speaks for itself in its name. So if you're looking at the two, it just depends on how much time they're trying to take out of your ass. But we'll get into that. And I'm going to show you why the package is dangerous and why it brings value to the table. And I'm here tonight looking like the Jayhawks. The Jayhawks got it done today, so we're going to get it done tonight. And then all the rest of the days too. So we get it done every day. Now, I did let the attorney know, and this is why I just went a little overboard, that if he wants to get up in my face, he's going to have to get in line, way the hell back there. And he's also going to have to understand that if he wants to get in my face, I'm going to counter, and I'm going to add his property to my list of damages along with his bar card. And I'm also going to add as damages to my counterclaim and my federal lawsuit, because we got 2 punch. I'm also going to add the law firm corporate charter to my list of damages. How about that? If I get control over my share of the corporate charter, then I would be able to help these fools make some better policies and procedures that are in line with the Constitution. I think they would. I think they would love to have me help them. Help them with that. Okay. Maybe not. The Yolaho. I don't do family court. And just to be honest, I don't do family court because it's very depressing. And so I don't do family court. Now, you can go to my website and take a look at the options that I have there. If you can figure out how to make something work for you, that would be the path that I would suggest. But you're kind of on your own. I don't do family court. So sorry. Good luck. Yeah, well, this stuff you can talk to me about, man, when you email me or message me on Facebook, because today we're learning today. We're about to get down. Welcome to the show, Elected. So I did invite him to the stream, and I want to throw my invitation out there to anybody that listens to my stuff or that follows me and thinks that, there's that I'm injuring people or whatever. I'd be glad to have you come on the show. You can just do it right from Zoom from your living room, and then you can explain to everybody why my stuff is crazy and what you bring into the table to help people with. For free. Yep, for free. Because I got a YouTube channel that has free legal training videos. And yeah, they're mad about that. So I had to explain, I had to break it down for him. So this is a legal service, and the videos are training videos that I structured from the legal service, so people will learn how to do the legal service. Yeah, we got a little play on words. How about that? They do that crap all the time, boy. They don't like it when it's shoe on the other, when it's shit on the other. I mean, shoe when it's when it's shoes on the other foot. But that's how we roll around here. Now, I put together a video that I posted last night. That is the instructional video for the new criminal defense lawsuit package. And I also call it the prosecutor eliminator package. I call it a couple of things. And that package contains a 1-2 lawsuit punch, so to speak. Well, the one punch is sanctions, and then the other punch is here's your lawsuit. So these fools are supposed to do a regional pre-filing investigation, and they never do. And they file their stuff. And one of the problems is that, well, the main problem, there's no injured party. So if there's no injured party, the court don't have jurisdiction to do squat diddly. And that's pretty much at the gate. We want to start at the gate. And it's up to you guys to get yourself to the gate by getting your lawsuit complete and getting it filed and getting the people served. All of that stuff you have to do on your own. Now, my job is to help you keep them at the gate after you get yourself to the gate. Yeah, state actors are public agents, but I don't worry about none of that, and I don't worry about my strong man. The fact is, when you reclaim your state citizenship by doing the simple passport process that you get the application from the post office, then you're in control of your straw man. You're in control of your straw man because you just removed yourself from their jurisdiction. So that's how that works, and that's the best way to use it. When the cops pull you over, they'll run that thing and come back and either just tell you to have a nice day, or I've had people tell me they told them that they weren't in their jurisdiction. So have a nice day. I like to do things the easy way, and I do not sign none of their forms. So I don't sign none of their forms or none of their stuff. Now, in this sanction motion, the way this lawsuit is set up, you're going to come in and you're going to file the sanction motion against the prosecutor, and you're jamming the prosecutor up for 3.5 million for failing to follow the rules that they're supposed to be following. So a lot of times these people ask for sanctions, but they don't ask for they ask for stupid shit. So we're just asking. No, I mean, you can do, Nikki, whatever you want. I don't go after their bonds. I just sue them and add their property to, like, their attorneys. Anyway, I don't bother the judge with this kind of stuff. I just sue the judge as a normal person, but the attorney, I sue them and I go after their property. I add their property to my 42 USC 1983 document that I turn into a counterclaim. And you turn into a counterclaim, and then you add the state, the attorney, and you also want to add the judge, because the judge is taking jurisdiction out of the injured party, and then you file that in the attorney's case, in the state case, to blow the case up. So basically what you just done is just added all of them to their own case, and then you would file your lawsuit in federal court, your civil rights lawsuit in federal court, and then move all with the removal document in the package. You can remove everything from state court over to federal court to be connected to your title dispute. That's how you want to refer to it when you're working with these people. The words that you say make a huge difference in whether or not they're going to respect you. So I always refer to a title dispute, and then I always tell them my legal team said this, or my legal team's not going to agree with that, or that's not what my legal team said, because you want to mess with their head. We're all stupid. Okay, we don't know how to do shit because we're stupid. I love it, because you're blaming that shit on the legal team. You're getting in their freaking head, and now they're going to start looking at this fire that you're going to be bringing to the table, and they're going to be wondering, what the hell? Somebody spent a lot of time making this shit that's factual. No, I got you. You can always ask. And, I did foster care. My family did foster care for 15 years or so. We've had probably 28 kids in our family through our 1, 2, or 3 at a time, in addition to our own 3 kids. So, I'm real partial to the kids, and I can't say that I'm helping, no offense to you, that I'm helping the right person. So if I help the wrong person, then I'm throwing the kid out of the skillet in the fire. So, that's kind of why I do that. So, but I can help you get plenty of other stuff done, as you can see. Thank you for coming to the stream tonight, and I appreciate your question. I appreciate everybody's question for the most part. Now, if you have questions about stuff, we can talk about that at the end of the show. So anybody that has questions, I'll take them at the end of the stream in about 15 minutes or so, and then then we'll go from there. I want to give everybody a chance to voice why they came, or at least figure out, an answer to the reason why they came to the stream tonight, if possible. I don't want y'all to ask me a bunch of silly attorney questions, because I'm not okay. I'm sorry. I'm going to move on. So let's just finish this up so we can get to the questions. So the biggest difference between the criminal defense civil rights lawsuit package and the traffic ticket civil rights lawsuit package. The traffic ticket civil rights lawsuit package addresses the fact that that the police officer violated the separation clause in the Constitution when he signed or she signed that summons for you to appear. It should have been signed by a judicial officer of the court, and there's no injured party. So there's no injured party. The judge doesn't have, and so those are things we discuss in that one. In the prosecutor package, it's on half price right now actually it's less than half price for $1,400. That package is what you would need, what I would use I would use it if I was facing anything, but I already own it, so I don't have to spend all the money. But that package is my package that you can use right now, and you can use it to stop them. Now, the difference between the criminal package and the civil rights traffic package is, in the criminal package, you're attacking the prosecutor right off. You're going to make the prosecutor go sit the hell down right out the gate. And so this sanction motion you would file in the prosecutor's case. You shouldn't have to pay any money to file it. And it's a $3.5 million claim for sanctions under the rules that we listed there. Now, what makes this sanction motion powerful, more powerfuler, is the fact that you're challenging the court's jurisdiction. You're challenging the court's jurisdiction out of the gate in the sanction motion. And the problem with the sanction motion is they're supposed to do a reasonable pre-filing investigation, and had they done that, then they would have understood that the court didn't have jurisdiction because it's not an injured party, and blah, 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 blah. So there you go with that. Now, the problem is when you do this and you show on the record that the prosecutor or the DA elected, it don't matter. See, this is the problem. People get stuck into the words. It don't matter if it's a DA, the prosecutor, the city attorney, the stinking person cleaning the hallway. It don't matter. You add them to the sanction motion and you file it in their case. And now, if you can show that they didn't follow the rules that they're supposed to follow, they have no credibility in court. And your sanctions is for $3.5 million that you're asking for. And now, what makes this powerful is the fact that not only are you challenging the court's jurisdiction in this sanction motion, I have the case law that proves that criminal jurisdiction is derived from the statute, wholly from the statute. That's it. So what does that mean? Well, we already proved that the statute is not a valid law because it doesn't have the three elements that this Constitution mandates it must have. It must have an acting clause, a title, and a body, and statutes and codes have none of those. Judicial foreclosure statute does not have none of those. It is totally against the Constitution and illegal because it's not a valid law. And now the prosecutor is not only going to have to dig her butt or his butt off from underneath the sanction motion for not following the rules, they're going to have to prove to the court that the court has jurisdiction when you have the two case laws that shows that the jurisdiction comes solely from the statute, and the statute is not a valid law. Can you believe it's so simple? Now, you guys need to remember their situation is set up for arguing. And when the arguing's done, everybody just gets to help them. Now, it don't take rocket scientists for me to figure that out. So we go in with stuff they don't want to talk about. That's what we go in and do. No, Jolene, that's not what we're talking about tonight, hon. You're gonna have to go get that information off the videos. I think I have a whole bunch of videos about how to do that. And it's not just higher court. If you're suing them fools in the higher court for messing with you, then you want to move it to the lower court. You want to move it to the other court. But you can check that information out in video. I already got online what we're talking about tonight, and I'm trying to get through it without blowing the whistle at anybody. Okay, sorry. That sounded like a threat, didn't it? Okay, sorry. Yeah, the notice of removal is in my document. It's in the package, so you guys can go to the video to my YouTube channel and learn how to use that package. That is why I structured this program the way I have. The instructional videos and then all the other training videos are all posted on YouTube for you guys to go and look at totally free. Free. I think that's one of the things the attorney was getting his jaw twisted about yesterday was that I have free on there. Free. Get free legal training video. Huh. Well, anybody that goes through my stuff can see that my stuff is fire. Okay, so the sanction motion is designed to blow up the prosecutor's case because you're adding the prosecutor as a party to a party and whatever, and these fools, bar members, the rules prevent them from litigating case they're a party to, and they can't represent themselves in court and all that. And yeah, I know I have people telling me, oh, but they do. Well, they do because your ass ain't suing them. So that's why they do. They're going with the odds. Odds are they're going to kick your ass and you're going to go sit down and not do nothing except be grumpy and bitch about it like the dude was doing. Or you're going to figure out a way to hold their ass accountable. So my job is to put you on the path. It's your job to figure out how to turn the heat up on these fools. Now, speaking of turning the heat up on their fools, and we totally off the script here, but we bringing it. One of the things that you people need to do is you need to take that restraining order that's in the package and you need to restructure it, and you need to demand that federal court block the state court from receiving federal funding. Okay, that's what you need to do. Now, I already studied all this, and that's up to you guys. I don't have time to do it, but this is the way that, and this is how I got them out of my face with the $3 $10 seatbelt tickets after I moved them to federal court, and they still was acting stupid over there. When I filed that restraining order to block the state court from receiving federal funding under the Tuckers Act strips these fools of immunity because they're accepting federal funding. Now, if you're a badass, you can take that information and go figure out what you need to do, because you're going to be asking the federal court to jam up the state court, to jam up the whole state from receiving federal funding because they're violating the rights of the citizens. And I know people breathing up paper bag and shit. You don't have to be all this crap like you an attorney, because your ass ain't no attorney. You don't have to do all it. It just has to be simple. All you got to do is put that seed in their ass that you're going to, You know what, you think they're going to let you? Oh, how many other people can get up in there and do that? So, they're not going to want people. They're not going to want people to know about that. So there you go. I mean, there are a lot of. One lady found out that there's a compliance department that these judges are supposed. Yeah, so she complained there. Oh, dude, step the hell down. Yep. So there you go. You're on the path. You need to figure out how you can punch them in the face yourself. Okay. Because we still building the program. So people call me or message me or whatever. I don't know. You tell me. But people are still in the house. Why would they want to contact me? You guys, if you've been to my stuff, you know how to contact me. You can friend me on Facebook. You can message me on Facebook, or you can email me right on my email address that's running across the bottom of the screen right there. The really long one. I had to do that because they stole the other one. Yeah, we got some forces that are pushing against us. Yeah, but I'm still here, bitches. That's for the attorney. The bitches part is for the attorney, not you guys. So if I start bitching about the bitches, I'm talking about the attorneys. Okay, I don't talk like that to people that pay on my most of people. There's only maybe one. Okay, never mind. I need to move on. So yeah, I'm still here. In July they hacked into my Google account, stole my YouTube channel, and they were too busy trying to spend $25 of my money on PayPal, while PayPal was telling me that I was spending money and I wasn't spending no money. Yeah. Well, they didn't realize that the email address was not the primary email address, so I was able to go over and start shutting their ass down, changing some stuff, and then they figured it out and was blocking me from getting my YouTube back. And so we were like hour and 45 minutes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Yeah. And I was ready to do it all night. I ain't lying. I told them, why, you need to bring me some snacks. Because I'm busy right now. I need to call Uber Eats or some shit. But anyway, I still, and when I went to my YouTube channel, they had actually deleted the homepage, and they actually had a live stream from my YouTube, and they hacked into my Google AdWords account and ran my bill up in 2 hours to $39,742. Needless to say, Google AdWords was a little stinking grumpy, and then they shut me down. So, and they've been giving me shit all along anyway. I'm pretty sure because the attorneys have been complaining. So now I'm advertising someplace else, and and they're showing my stuff on Google. It's pretty badass. And dude just kicked their own ass trying to be a trying to be an asshole. So there you go. And I get to use longer keywords, and it's a whole lot easier to set up, and I can watch my money it's really nice. So, and it's funny how it goes, because now that my YouTube, I had to redo it over. I have the instructional videos on the front page. I have it set up so you can see the live stream showing on the front page when I'm actually doing a live stream. I have things organized a lot better. And I even have 2 or 3 videos that teach you how to use my YouTube channel to do research for the things that you're trying to learn. And basically, in a nutshell, the way you do that, the first half of the title on my YouTube channel is generally the keywords that I use for YouTube to rank my video. The second half of the title is most of the time what you're going to learn or whatever in the video. Now, there are a few titles that are the titles to title. And you can see that I'm not worried about it ranking, because I'm like being specific about why the title and what it is. So, and you can check and you can figure that out when you check them out. I don't know how. I don't know what you're talking about, Ted, and I don't have time to reread all of the feeds. So, if you're gonna ask a question or leave a thing, you gotta be a little more, because I don't know what we're talking about here. So yeah, I'm not sure, but Babe Pepper, you guys have my email address. Um, so the difference between the two packages is the one package is going after the prosecutor first, and it's designed to make them go sit the hell down. And when you get around to filing your lawsuit, it should be a cakewalk because they already had to go sit down. So that's so why would you use one or the other? Well, it depends. If you don't have enough money and you need to get this done, then you can use the ticket package, the traffic ticket package. If you want to do things the way that I do them, then you'll use the criminal. Now you can go and look at the write up on each one of these and learn about it, and you can go watch instructional videos and learn about it. So there's plenty of ways for you to educate yourself. Thank you, Ted. And yeah, my stuff is fire. Yeah, I got several fireballs I've been using, but I'm really getting into those fireballs. So I hope y'all like them. I told one lady yesterday she was talking nonsense, and I told her, "Look, if you keep talking like that, I'm going to throw a fireball through the phone at your ass." Okay, sorry. Now, the bar member's not representing himself and all that stuff. That's all fine and dandy, but they're gonna try to get away with that shit. So you're gonna have to do what you need to do. If you do this right, then you're gonna be raising the bar on. You're gonna be making it a little more uncomfortable. It's gonna be getting hot in the kitchen. So this package is hot because you'll be attacking the prosecutor for failure to follow the rules, which means they have no credibility. So, and the most significant difference is you're attacking the prosecutor, challenging the court's jurisdiction in the criminal case, as opposed to just addressing the civil rights violation in there. Now, you also are addressing the fact that they violated the Administrative Procedures Act of 1946, and not a lot of people know what the hell that is. What that is a federal law that was enacted in 1946 to force these corporations to have their policies and procedures in line with the Constitution's badass. If you want to look it up, you're going to have to add Administrative Procedures Act of 1946, or you'll pull up Cornell Law Library watered down BS. It took me a long time to find that and understand how that works. Now it's administrative in nature, so you can't get money for it, but you can certainly. The goal is to force the administrative court to make them fools change their policies and follow the law, and they do not like that. The Tucker's Act is included in there also, because the Tucker's Act strips them of their what they think is their qualified immunity. So you guys need to remember, one of the things the thing that we're changing now is we are not arguing their shit, their lies. We're not arguing their lies. We're not arguing none of that stuff. And people get mad when I tell them I don't need to hear all of that. I had a lady tell me just today, oh well, most people don't want to hear no, I'm not an attorney. What I know is that well, thanks to like Ted, I'm pretty sure Bay Area Pepper can handle that on her own, on his own or her own, on their own. But I don't know, they're right here, and my email address is running right across the bottom of the screen. So, Bay Area Pepper can email me if they want to. I really, guys, I don't. Our conversation doesn't have a lot of value if you don't have your package, you haven't watched instructional video, and you're not ready to get done what you need to do. Because there's a lot of shit that you need to do before we communicate. So, it works out a lot better if you have your package, unless you have questions about what package or whatever. But and that's fine. But I just don't yak a lot, so I don't know why everybody wants to call me. I don't spend a lot of a yak on the videos and put it out there so you guys can go watch it. Yeah, we all know what that is. I'm pretty sure we do. And I don't know if I have your email or not. I don't really email people, so unless there's a reason. And yep, we get, like I said, we getting it done. And I know I got some attorneys listening too, cause they they mad. Y'all bitch ass can come on down through the show and talk on the show. Attorney Mark, come on down. I'll be nice. Yeah. Nikki says she gets the belt. Well, I'll tell you, this is it's a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys can tell. I pretty much love my job, so this is my therapy for what they did to my wife. So, hey, consultant, welcome to the show, buddy. And you guys are consultants, one of probably 3 attorneys that I have respect for. He's not the regular kind of attorney that throws people under the bus. He works on the other side, and he's a badass too. So if you guys ever have any questions, you're more than welcome to hit him up as well. I don't have very many people that I would say to, because some people like to hear like to hear himself talk more than me. But yeah, if you have any questions, you guys could friend him. Could join his Facebook, subscribe, and then I'm sure if he has questions, he'd help you with that. So we're just about to the end of the. Yeah, so this package has 8 documents in each and 2 zip files, so that's 16. And then I also included a summary judgment package, which has 2 documents in it. So that $1,400 investment is getting you quite a bit of stuff. Now, and I made a video yesterday and one a couple of days ago outlining all of the stuff that you get in the package. I don't really want to do all that here because I want to try and keep this kind of short. But you can go and watch it there if you want to see all of those. I outlined each of what you can open it up and see each video that you get. Now, this package works when there's no injured party or no damaged property. So that's pretty much how that goes. No injured property, no damage. No, yep. Now you don't have to take their crap. You don't have to take that attorney that they gave you. The one they gave you to protect your rights. The one I'm talking about, the one that's throwing your ass under the bus and wants you to take the deal. Most people don't know that when these bar attorneys are hired by the government, they get a $3,500 assistance of counsel bonus if they get your ass to take the deal. $3,500. They told me one time, oh well, federal court is 98% conviction. Bullshit. That's not a 98% conviction rate. That's a 98% plea rate because they scare the hell out of everybody. That's how that road. It's not a conviction. It's a plea rate. But I don't know. I play football in college and I box after college. Those are 2 things not smart people do. So I like to keep this shit simple. So they have a 98% conviction rate, plea rate. I don't know. Call it whatever you want. What jumps out in my ass is all them fools had attorneys. All of them had attorneys. All 98 of them they had attorneys. So what the hell does that tell you? The attorney's trying to tell me that my shit ain't proven. Well, your shit is proven that my ass is going to jail if I listen to you. Yeah. I mean, that's priceless right there. All of the people locked up had attorneys. So I'm thinking, and this was my thinking and how I got out when they sent my ass back to the federal medical facility in Butler, North Carolina, with a federal medication order. How I got out, I'm like, well, if all of those people had attorneys, then I'm not, I'm not taking an attorney no more. Okay, because the shit done got real serious now. I'm not taking the attorney no more. And I actually appealed the forced medication order from the federal medical facility in Bartlett, North Carolina, with the help of my wonderful wife and a bunch of other friends that had my back, and I won the appeal. And boy, I was talking shit in the doctor's face then. Yeah, doc, your job is to assess my mind, right? Well, yes, Mr. Neighbors. Well, do you know where my mind is? Because I don't think you know where my damn mind is. You don't know where my fucking mind is, then you can't. Yeah, I was all up in their face. And that's really how you handle that when they try to say you're mentally ill and all that shit. I would just tell them right there, dude, I can tell you right now that your doctor that you want to hire to talk to me does not know where my mind's at. And if the doctor doesn't know where my mind's at, y'all, I need to go sit the hell down and stay out of my face. Yeah, it's amazing how the simple shit beats their ass. Simple shit beats their ass. So, anybody have any questions tonight? Dad, how's your situation going? Nikki says, where's my belt? So I think she must have been punching some people up in the face up in here. Now, I was pretty clear tonight, I'm thinking, on the difference between the two packages. And I don't know if you guys have figured this out yet, but all of my packages are turned into civil rights packages. Okay, so this is what we find. This is what we're facing. Until you address the illegal court process, you got shit for the program. That's it. You know, people they want to talk about all this other. No, until you address the illegal court process, you got crapola for the programmer. Oh no, Ted, we talked about that. I was hoping you'd move past this part of this now. Remember, I don't really tell you what to do. I lined you out with some options, and we talked about all of them. But you know, I don't know. The judge, in my mind, the judge can't force anybody on you. You have to accept them or whatever. But if you're talking to the state court judge, I mean, any judge that's violating your rights should be treated just like the state court judge was. So I don't get people move into federal court and then they start tiptoeing around and shit while these people stomp you on the face and send your ass back down to state court. So thank you guys for the privilege of sharing your time tonight. I'm going to put a link to that new package in the comment section, and I'm also going to leave it in the description, so anybody needs that will be able to get it. And here is the link to it's linked to my website. You guys can go and check out the options that you have there. And thank you for sharing your time. And I will see you guys in the next live stream.